Have you ever wondered how we make sense of the absolute ocean of data we're all swimming in? I mean, how do we turn all that raw noise into something we can actually use? Well, today we're going to do just that. We're cracking open the book, Learning Data Mining with R, to pull out the core ideas that show us how it's done.
And this is our guide for the journey. Honestly, the best way to think about what this book is all about is to picture a modern-day gold rush, right? There's this huge, uncharted territory of raw data just sitting there, and data mining, well, that gives us the map and the tools we need to find those hidden veins of gold.
And you know what's really cool? The author, Bader Machtabel, he's not some distant academic. You can feel his passion right from the preface. He literally says he wants to share his enthusiasm with us, to make these powerful tools feel comfortable and easy to use. That's a fantastic way to get started, isn't it?
All right, here's our game plan. First, we'll tackle the problem itself, what we're calling the data deluge. Then, the solution, finding hidden gold. After that, we'll look at the strategy, a miner's playbook, and the specific tool for the job, R. And we'll wrap it all up by looking at what this all means for our data-driven future. Let's get into it.
Okay, first things first. We have to understand the sheer scale of the challenge we're up against. And believe me, this isn't just a little stream of info, it's an absolute flood. So what is big data really? The book gives us this perfectly simple definition. It's not just a lot of data. The key idea here is that it's so much data that one single computer, like the one you're probably using right now, literally cannot hold it all in its memory. That simple fact, well, it changes everything about how we have to approach it.
And the problem really has three dimensions. Think of it as the three V's. First, you've got volume. That's just the mind-boggling scale of it all. Then there's variety. The data comes from everywhere, in every format imaginable. Text, pictures, sensor data, you name it. And finally, velocity. The insane speed at which this data is being created and needs to be analyzed. That's the storm we're trying to work in.
So in a storm like that, how on earth do you find anything valuable? Well, let's talk about the solution. This is the part where we go from being overwhelmed by all that data to being empowered by it. And here it is, the key to the whole thing. Data mining. Now, listen to the wording here because it's so important. It doesn't say finding answers. It says the discovery of a model. We're not just searching for something we already know. We're trying to uncover hidden patterns, knowledge that is not just useful, but also unexpected and understandable. That's the real magic, that aha moment. But here's the thing. Those aha moments, they don't just happen by luck. Just like a real prospector wouldn't just wander around hoping to find gold, a data miner needs a plan, a playbook. It's a real discipline, not just some random search.
And the playbook for professionals has a name that's, well, it's a bit of a mouthful. The Cross-Industry Standard Process for Data Mining. We'll just call it CRISP-DM. And this isn't just a friendly suggestion. It is the standard framework that guides projects from start to finish. It's what makes sure you're organized, you're thorough, and you actually solve the problem you set out to solve. And CRISP-DM gives us a clear 6-step path. It all starts with business understanding. You have to know why you're doing this. What problem are we even trying to solve? Then you move to data understanding. What do we have to work with? Is it any good? You can't find gold if you don't know the terrain. Then comes the heavy lifting, data preparation. And honestly, this often takes the most time. It's cleaning everything up. Only then do you get to the fun part, modeling, where you use algorithms to find those patterns. But that's not the end. You have to do an evaluation. Does the model actually work? Is it telling you something true? And finally, deployment, where you put your discovery to work in the real world. That structured flow is what turns chaos into a real project. All right, so every miner needs their tools, right? And in the world of data mining, one of the absolute best is the programming language R. You can think of it as the miner's high-tech, superpowered pickaxe. So why R? Well, for one, it's free, and it runs on pretty much anything. That makes it super accessible. But the real secret weapon? It's the community. You get access to literally thousands of pre-built algorithms, and you're supported by this huge global network of data scientists. It's like standing on the shoulders of giants. Okay, so let's zoom out for a second and put all the pieces together. We've seen the problem, we've seen the process, and we've seen the tool. What does it all really mean for us? This right here. This is the whole journey in a nutshell. We start with a chaotic flood of big data, but then we apply a disciplined process, a playbook like CRISP-DM, and use a powerful tool like R to turn that chaos into real hidden treasure. That, my friends, is the power of data mining. So we're getting better and better at finding these hidden patterns in everything we do. It's incredible. But it leaves us with one really big question we should all be thinking about. Once we find these unexpected truths, what do we do with them? What new possibilities does that knowledge actually unlock? That's the next frontier.